Houston Fire Medical. What is your location?
Woodland Hills.
What is your emergency?
I think it's a murder.
And have you started CPR, ma'am?
No, deep cold. I'm going to need child services, too. There's a little boy here.
Okay.
You need to get here as soon as you can.
When officers arrived, they found the home in disorder. Authorities confirmed Jennifer's son, Ben, was safe, and he recalled only hearing noises during the night before falling back asleep. Since Eric was the last to see Jennifer, he was brought in for questioning. Investigators now await either a clear explanation that resolves the matter or a response that raises more questions.
Sorry I had to move you. The importance of our discussion today is to get as close to the truth as we can possibly get to. Okay?
I left work at like 7. There's a bar, like a little dive bar right on Greens and 59. That's my way home.
Okay.
So me and Buddy stopped, had a beer, had a couple beers, and somebody else bought it. I played a couple games of pool, and I realized that, I'm not going to drive.
How many beers did you think you had?
And I probably had probably 9.
Two detectives determined that Jennifer McKinley most likely passed away between 2 and 3 a.m. Their investigation is complicated because Eric had been out drinking that night and says he remembers little of what happened. While Eric was the first to be questioned, detectives are also looking into 2 other individuals, including one who had contact with Jennifer on the night of her death.
So I called Jennifer, come and get me. She's like, okay.
You remember what time this was? Roughly. Before midnight, after midnight?
Oh, it was before midnight. I would probably say 9:30, 10 o'clock.
What is her attitude on the phone when you call her?
She's probably pissed.
Not happy?
Yeah.
When she does come and pick you up, does she have Ben with her?
No. When she came walking in, that's when I asked her if you left Ben in the car. She said, I left him with a neighbor. I finished my beer and we left.
3 Eric Iringer is a key focus in the interrogation. He recalls finishing his shift, driving to the bar, having drinks, and playing pool. But once his girlfriend picked him up, his memory fades. This leaves detectives questioning whether his story is genuine or an excuse. 4 just hours earlier, Eric showed little visible emotion, appearing calm and detached. But investigators know that shock can cause delayed reactions, and grief doesn't always appear right away. The detective's challenge is to determine whether this is simply a coping response or something far more concerning.
Close your eyes. And we're not hypnotizing or anything like that. But what we're going to try to do is, I want you to go into compartments from the time that Jennifer shows up at the bar, and you walk out of the bar, and I want you to envision this stuff. I want you to see yourself doing these things, and then start to talk about what you're doing.
When I finished the beer, we walked out of the parking lot. There was pretty much no talking.
And you pulled into the apartment complex.
I don't remember getting into the apartment.
5 accepting that Eric may have forgotten or is holding back details, the detective shifts strategy. By asking personal questions about his family, the goal is to encourage Eric to open up and reveal insights that could clarify his role in what happened to his girlfriend.
Let's think back. This is the part that's very important here about opening up those compartments that you've closed off for whatever reason, because at that point, this is where it becomes critical. Think back at that point when you get inside the apartment. Does Jennifer bring back the discussion now about having to pick you up, having to leave Ben with you? Where does it go from there?
Even when I'm trying to even trace my steps, there's a blank there.
Think back. Again, there's no pressure here.
No, I know. I said, I don't remember hitting the apartment, and I would have went right to bed. Do you want me to make up something?
No. I want you to tell the truth. I told you that's what my job is. I'm a truth
telling you the truth. I'm trying to get there, but
As the interrogation continued, Eric became more willing to talk, revealing tension in his relationship with Jennifer. Detectives reviewed phone records and discovered messages between Jennifer and her neighbor, Mike. She confided that her relationship with Eric felt abusive and exhausting, with her final message sent just hours before her death. While Mike, briefly, became a suspect due to his interest in Jennifer, he was later cleared, leaving Eric and one unidentified individual as the primary focus of the investigation.
He's like my best friend, so I can't.
Oh, well, hey, man. Let me tell you what I've got. I have a son, and I feel the same way. Well, let's talk about Jennifer.
Jennifer, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. She had just finalized her divorce, and we just kind of hit it off. She had a little boy, and for both of us, it was just like a companionship thing. It was just the little things, she would never put the top on, right? The toilet paper, whatever. Wouldn't squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom of,
And when you all have these arguments that every couple has, I've been married for almost 30 years, and I can tell you there have been some wrangling.
I am quick to anger. With her, she liked to press. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me be. Stuff's been thrown.
Anything physical between you and her?
Yes.
What have you done?
I grabbed her and actually pushed her away. I'm trying to get away. She'll jump in front of the door. Right? I just need to get some air. Let me out. I'll come back. No. Don't leave. Jump in front of the door. Jennifer, please, baby, get out.
7. The so-called defense of alcoholic amnesia rarely holds up in court. While Eric recalls the night clearly up until entering the apartment, he claims everything after is a blank. Yet, when police arrived, he had locked himself in the bathroom with a weapon, threatening self-harm, suggesting he remembered more than he admitted. With evidence pointing back to him, the detective's main objective became securing the truth.
From the time that Jennifer shows up at the bar, and you walk out of the bar, and I want you to see yourself doing these things, and then start to talk about what you're doing.
She comes into the bar, she keeps bugging me to go.
And you're telling her what?
I'm telling her, let me finish these beers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to slam them down, she keeps pulling.
You're on the way home, driving, and to pull into the apartment complex.
I would have went right to go into the bedroom and pass out, basically with my clothes on and everything.
It's like a big puzzle here. We've got the framework of this puzzle. We know that you were at the bar. We know that you called Jennifer. We know that she picked you up. You're intoxicated, and you get to the apartment, and now here's where it becomes critical. Because once you and Jennifer cross the threshold of that apartment, then something starts to be placed in motion.
I don't remember.
In a sudden shift, Eric admits to killing his girlfriend. Without this confession, the case would have relied heavily on circumstantial evidence. Now, the detective's focus turns to uncovering the motive behind the crime.
Something accumulated and let the evil override the good. But it had to start with something that Jennifer said or did. Either told you, get the hell out of this apartment, don't want you here anymore, but something that you were not going to put up with anymore. Because you were drunk, it drops inhibitions. This alcoholic amnesia or this selective I don't remember stuff, I'm just telling you, man, it is not going to look sincere.
Well, and then I guess I'm just... I don't know what else to say, because I literally do not remember.
You have been a part of this woman's life. You guys have had your ups and downs like everybody else has, but something broke. And it broke to the point where a person who never would ever think of doing something like this to the woman he loved snapped and did it. You killed her. When you got up that morning and you looked down, I guarantee you the first thing that went through your head was, holy did I really do that? Because you do remember what happened and you remember what set it off. You saw her, she's blue, she's cold, she's dead. And she is dead at your hand. And I will guarantee you the first thought you had is, holy I did that.
Yeah, you're right. I killed her.
Part of my responsibility to go back and try to explain to those people
I understand.
the unanswered question. And what do you think that is? Why?
I would like to know myself.
It's coming across to me as being deception. It's not being a lack of memory. It's for whatever reason, and I'm trying to get in your head to figure out. You've already admittedly said you killed her.
I am being totally truthful with you. I do not remember. I don't remember her interacting with me. Somehow I gave myself a pie, and I don't know how to change it to sugar.
9 Eric Iringer pleaded guilty to the murder of Jennifer McKinley, claiming he could not remember what happened, and was sentenced to 40 years in prison. Detectives believe the crime stemmed from an argument in the early hours of May 19, 2012, while Jennifer's 8-year-old son slept in another room. Her tragic death echoed her past, as Jennifer's mother had also been killed decades earlier, in an unsolved case, leaving Jennifer a survivor at just 2 years old. She was laid to rest beside her mother in Alabama, her life beginning and ending in heartbreak.